There is a conversation that happens quietly in the minds of petite women every single morning, standing in front of the wardrobe, pulling out one thing after another, trying to find the combination that does not make you look shorter, does not make you look wider, does not make you feel like the proportions are working against you rather than for you. If you are a petite Black woman over 50, that conversation is one you know intimately. And today on Golden Ebony Lifestyle, we are ending it. Because here is what nobody tells petite women, and what I want you to hear clearly before we go any further. Being petite after 50 is not a limitation, it is a proportion. Today we are covering 10 petite style secrets specifically for Black women over 50. Let us get into it. Secret number 1, master the golden ratio. This is the most important secret on this entire list, and the one that will change the way you get dressed every single morning once you understand it. The golden ratio for petite women is 1/3 top, 2/3 bottom. Your top should end around your belly button or just below it, and your bottoms should extend below the knee. This ratio creates the most lengthening, flattering silhouette possible on a petite frame. Here is why it works. When your top is too long, it shortens your legs and makes you look stockier. When you get the proportion right, you create the illusion of longer legs and a balanced figure. A cropped cardigan with high-waisted trousers, a waist-length jacket with a midi skirt, a tucked-in blouse with wide-leg pants. All of these combinations automatically create that perfect 1/3 to 2/3 ratio. Start paying attention to where your tops end when you get dressed. That single awareness will immediately begin to transform your silhouette. Secret number 2, embrace one-piece dressing. Dresses and jumpsuits are among the most powerful tools available to a petite woman because they create an uninterrupted vertical line from shoulder to hem. When you wear separates, there is always a visual break at the waist, a horizontal line that cuts the body in half and emphasizes where your torso ends and your legs begin. A single piece removes that break entirely and allows the eye to travel the full length of your body without interruption. The most flattering dress lengths for petite Black women over 50 are right at the knee or just slightly above. This length shows enough leg to create the illusion of length while remaining elegant and completely appropriate. A wrap dress, a shirt dress, a fit and flare, these silhouettes are sophisticated, culturally versatile, and deeply flattering on petite frames. And if you prefer separates, achieve the same effect by wearing your top and bottom in the same color, a monochromatic look that creates that same unbroken vertical line. Deep navy top with deep navy trousers, rich chocolate blouse with chocolate wide leg pants. The effect is immediate and striking. Secret number 3, solve the sleeve length problem. Standard sleeve lengths are almost never made for petite women. They are too long, bunching at the wrist, disrupting the line of the arm, and making even a beautiful outfit look like it belongs to someone else. But there are 2 solutions that work beautifully for petite Black women over 50. The first is 3/4 length sleeves. What reads as 3/4 length on a taller woman often becomes the perfect full-length sleeve on a petite frame, hitting exactly where you want it without any alterations. The second is a deliberate, intentional sleeve roll. Not a careless push, a purposeful, styled roll that sits cleanly on the forearm and communicates that this is a choice, not a compromise. The same principle applies to trousers. What is marketed as cropped or ankle length on standard sizing often becomes the perfect full-length trouser on a petite frame. Shop the cropped styles and let them work in your favor without a single trip to the tailor. Secret number 4, high-rise is your closest ally. High-rise and mid-rise trousers are significantly more flattering on petite frames than low-rise, and after 50, this becomes even more true. High-rise trousers sit at your natural waist, which raises the visual starting point of your legs and immediately creates the impression of more length below. They also smooth the midsection and give the silhouette a polish and structure that low-rise simply cannot provide. Low-rise trousers do the opposite of everything you want. They shorten the torso, they make the legs look stumpy, and they cut the body at the widest part of the hip, which is the least flattering horizontal line you can create on a petite frame. After 50, high-rise is not just more flattering, it is more comfortable, more elegant, and more aligned with the kind of intentional dressing that Golden Ebony Lifestyle is built on. Pair your high-rise trousers with slightly shorter tops to maintain that golden ratio, and watch the transformation happen immediately. Secret number 5, draw the eye upward with strategic accessories. This secret is about understanding where you place visual interest in your outfit, and why it matters so profoundly for petite women. Your goal is always to draw the eye upward toward your face. When attention is drawn to your face, the body below reads as longer by implication. When attention is drawn downward, to your shoes, to your hem, to bold accessories at the ankle or foot, the eye stops there, and the leg above looks shorter as a result. The tools for drawing the eye upward are statement jewelry at the neckline, beautiful earrings that frame the face, a striking scarf worn at the neck or draped over the shoulder, and rich color in your top half, a gorgeous pair of drop earrings, a bold printed blouse, a silk scarf in a deep jewel tone. All of these pull the gaze upward and create the impression of height and elegance. Keep your footwear more neutral and understated. Beautiful, yes, but not the statement piece. Secret number 6. Nude or skin tone shoes are your secret weapon. This secret is one of the most powerful and most underused tools in the petite woman's wardrobe. Shoes in a shade that closely matches your skin tone create the visual effect of an extended leg. Because the shoe blends into the skin rather than creating a sharp boundary at the foot, the eye travels up the leg without stopping, and that uninterrupted line makes your legs look significantly longer than they actually are. For Black women over 50 with deep, rich, dark brown skin, this means looking for shoes in warm, deep browns, rich toffee tones, deep cognac, or warm chocolate rather than the pale beige that the fashion industry typically presents as nude. Your nude is not their nude. Your nude is the shade that sits closest to your specific complexion, and when you find it, it will add visual inches to your legs every single time you wear it. The exception is full-length dark trousers, where a shoe in the same dark shade as the trouser creates the same continuous, unbroken line with equal effectiveness. Secret number 7. The power of vertical print and pattern. The eye follows lines. Horizontal lines lead the eye across the body, emphasizing width. Vertical lines lead the eye up and down the body, emphasizing length. For petite Black women over 50, this principle is one of the most immediately effective styling tools available, and yet it is one of the most consistently overlooked. Vertical stripes, pinstripes, elongated floral prints where the pattern runs up and down rather than across, and vertical seam details on blazers and coats all create upward movement that makes you appear taller. A pinstripe wide-leg trouser on a petite Black woman with deep dark skin is one of the most striking, elongating combinations possible. The lines travel from hip to floor without interruption, and the visual effect is dramatic. What to avoid are strong horizontal stripes, wide, bold prints that run across the body, and color blocking at the hip, all of which draw the eye sideways and add visual width rather than height. Secret number 8. Choose bags proportionate to your frame. An oversized bag on a petite frame does not look luxurious. It looks like you are being swallowed by your accessories. When a bag is larger than your torso, it overwhelms your proportions, makes you appear smaller than you are, and removes the polish and intention from an otherwise beautiful outfit. The rule for petite Black women over 50 is simple. When in doubt, go smaller. Small to medium structured bags, a petite top handle, a slim crossbody, a medium tote that does not exceed the width of your shoulders. These proportions complement your frame rather than competing with it. They make you look like a woman who dresses with precision and self-awareness, which is exactly the impression you want to make. When shopping and a small, medium, and large version of a bag is available, always reach for the small or the medium. This single habit will immediately elevate the overall proportionality of every outfit you put together. Secret number 9. Color block strategically. Dark bottom, light top. Strategic color blocking is one of the most underused tools in the petite woman's wardrobe, and one of the most effective when applied correctly. The principle is simple. Wear your darker, richer colors below the waist and your lighter or brighter tones above. This draws the eye upward toward the face, minimizes the lower body visually, and creates the impression of a longer, leaner silhouette. A deep chocolate trouser with a warm ivory blouse. Rich navy wide-leg pants with a soft camel-fitted top. Deep forest green skirt with a warm cream silk blouse. In each of these combinations, the eye is pulled immediately upward by the lighter color at the top, and the darker bottom creates a clean, grounded base that elongates rather than shortens. The reverse, light bottom, dark top, does the opposite. It draws the eye downward, adds visual weight to the lower body, and shortens the leg. For petite Black women over 50 who want to maximize every inch of their silhouette, the formula is consistent and reliable. Anchor with darkness below. Illuminate with warmth above. Secret number 10. Full-length pants over cropped styles. The final secret is one that ties all the others together. Full-length trousers are significantly more flattering on petite frames than cropped or cuffed styles. And here is the specific reason why. Cropped trousers create a horizontal line where the fabric ends, and that line tells the eye exactly where your leg stops. On a petite frame, that interruption works directly against the length you are trying to create. Full-length trousers, grazing the top of the shoe or with a slight break, create an uninterrupted line from your high waist all the way to the floor. Combined with a heel or a slim shoe in a matching or skin tone shade, this is the single most elongating combination available to a petite woman regardless of age, body type, or height. The ideal full-length trouser for petite Black women over 50 has 3 elements: a high or mid-rise waist, a full-length hem, and a straight, wide leg, bootcut, or flared silhouette. These 3 elements together create a leg line that is long, elegant, and completely commanding. 10 secrets. 10 tools that will change the way you get dressed every single morning. Here is what I want you to carry away from today. Your height is not a problem to be managed. Your proportions are not a limitation to be worked around. They are a specific, beautiful set of parameters within which an extraordinary silhouette is waiting to be built. And now you have everything you need to build it. Get dressed tomorrow with one of these secrets in mind. Just one. And notice what happens to the way you carry yourself when the clothes are working with your body rather than against it. If this video gave you something useful today, give it a like. It helps Golden Ebony Lifestyle reach more women who need to hear this. Subscribe if you have not already, and drop a comment below telling me which of these 10 secrets surprised you the most. This is Golden Ebony Lifestyle, where women over 50 are not fading into the background. We are the main event. I will see you in the next one.